We have two beautiful CX-90s. Of course, there are some differences on the outside and the inside, but what we're focusing on today is the difference in the headlights and the taillights. What's up, everybody? I'm Jonathan Sewell Sales at Mitchell Mazda on the Boulevard in Enterprise, Alabama, and you see behind me two beautiful Mazda CX-90s, and we're gonna go all the way around, lights off, lights on, so that you can see the difference between the standard lights and the beautiful upgrades on the upgraded premium lights. So let's jump in. More car vids. More car vids. Starting up front, this is a Preferred Plus, which from the Select all the way through the Turbo Premium Plus on your standard inline six have these lights. So you can see a little bit of the same design elements as we go, a projector beam, and of course your daytime running light in here. To compare, this is a Turbo S model with your upgraded lights. So same design elements, but this LED actually lights up and you've got your projector beam and your daytime running lights, and both of those are turn signals. So let's go back in the back and then we'll turn these on and see what they look like, the differences when the lights are on. Back at the Preferred Plus standard inline six, you can see this, and this was the original tease, lit up, which you'll see next door in just a minute. But you have this big, long, stretching design of this tail light. Of course, you have your reverse light here and your turn signal right there, and very long visual when you apply the brakes on those sides for passengers or other vehicles, and then a big third brake light. So those long, wide tail lights are to symbolize how long or how wide this vehicle actually is. Over here, you can see the same design element, but as you notice when we will show when these are on, this part actually lights up on the Turbo S or those upgraded lights. So let's go ahead, fire these two up and show you what the lights look like when they're on and going up and down the road at night. Before we go into these light differences, I did give it just a minute because as you crank these up, there's extremely high rev trying to get all the fluid circulating and the engines warmed up. And now this is their idle noise, which is different than any other Mazda that we have on the market. So I've seen a few videos around asking about this sound. These are completely normal, and you'll probably hear it behind my voice here. So on this Preferred Plus, you can see, and we'll drop the exposure down. Of course, we've got some misting and things here, but here's your projector beam, and there's that little trim piece we did have some rain today. Here's that trim piece behind and that projector beam, and we'll drop the exposure down just so you can see kind of the inner workings there. And so there's that piece, and of course the frame rate here on my recording is not matching with that LED, but that's a look there. And as we go next door, here is the upgraded light. So a lot brighter because you have this lit up LED right there, projector beam inside, and of course that ties into the grille as well. I guess I should have given you a full grille look of the vehicle next to it, but here's a look at this one. And we'll go ahead and drop the exposure down on this as well so that you can see the inner workings up here. Well, I'm not gonna like that frame rate there. Let's try it again. So you can see the LEDs are flickering here, but here's that projector beam, and these are also adaptive, so they turn with your steering wheel, which is part of the upgrade as well. So just to show you, there's the front there. We'll drop it down so that you can see the little difference there, and you can kind of tell those trim pieces are not lit up. All right, let's check out these in the back. Starting with the Preferred Plus, kind of cuts off right there. It doesn't have anything else. Of course, these would light up in reverse. So that's a look there of that tail light. Kind of does look like it's missing something a little bit. And here is the more full view on this Turbo S. And this is what you get with the upgrade lights, the complete tail light all the way, which looks a lot better, obviously. Still have the same little indicator light right here on both. So everything's pretty similar except for that, and that looks a lot better to me. I wish, and I'm surprised we don't have this on the plug-in hybrid, but maybe that'll be a change for next model year. So while we've got this running, let's just turn on the hazard lights. Oh, look at there, it actually picked me up in the blind spot just a second ago. I thought that was pretty neat. I guess I'm as big as a car. Anyway, while I'm still here, let's turn the blinkers on. All right, so here's a look here with the blinkers on. You can see right here up front, changing that daytime running light, and then on the sides, you got the pulsing of the side mirrors. You also have the same thing here. Same thing up front, same thing on the side. So these are very similar on those. Of course, you've got it pointing out here. And let's check out the tail lights. So there's the pulsing blinker right here, and the same setup over here. So the blinkers aren't much different, or no different at all, but it really just has to do with those tail light pieces, and then of course the extras up front and that little extra light lit part there. So that's the difference in the two headlights. The standard inline 6 and plug-in are going to look like this, and then your Turbo S models will look like this. If you have any questions or comments about the CX-90, inside, outside, all the way around, any questions, you can drop them down below or text me at 334-718-0504. I am Jonathan Sewell Sales at Mitchell Mazda on the Boulevard in Enterprise, and I can't wait to see you in one of these, or one of these, a beautiful Mazda.